guys, good morning and welcome to a new day. And my name is Oluchi, and I'm so excited for 2,000 subscribers. I really want to appreciate you guys. And in today's video, I want to talk about the comfort of God. And I know that times are difficult lately, and people are going through tough times. But then I want to talk about the comfort of God. And I was reading this book, and I came across this part of the Bible, the Beatitudes, where the author talked about the second Beatitude, which is blessed are those who mourn, for they shall be comforted. And I know most times in our lives we ask, like, why does bad things happen to good people? But now he was in another phase. He was like saying, why don't you ask instead what happens when bad things happens to good people? And for good people, I mean people who try to do the right things, people who love God, people who just try to do the good thing, and even though they're not always good, but at least they try. And then was like, what happens to good people when bad things happen to them? And that is where God comes in, because God is going to comfort us in times of trials, in times of temptations, in the loss of a loved one. And sometimes we see people who lose loved ones, who lose so many things, but then they come out stronger. That's because they serve God. And imagine if you don't serve God and you lose someone, or like you lose everything you have. You're not going to go into depression, you're going to fall into an addiction. But if you have God, He's going to comfort you, He's going to heal you, He's going to strengthen you. And that's what I want to encourage us today, that no matter what you're facing through, we should always try to go to God. And I just want to give you this word, this message, that God is going to comfort you no matter what you're going through. Because I think like you're going through on your own. I'm like, there's some things that happen to me, I won't be able to handle it. I'm saying that's because of me. But then if you have God, no matter what you go through, no matter the challenges you go through, God is going to come through for you, and He's going to pull through for you. So I don't really know what you're going through. I just want to encourage you this morning. I also want to talk about, like, sometimes when you go through trials, we tend to start living in grief, we tend to start living in sorrows, and we just fall into this depression state. We don't want to come out and socialize, we're just there. The thing is that, like, moments of sorrows will come, moments of sadness will come, and the fact that we are still living, whether you're good, whether you're bad, the sun is still going to shine on us all, and the rain is still going to fall on us all, and trials, good things, bad things are going to happen to every one of us. But then the thing is that when those things happen to us, that is why we have God, and that's why we have to call on Him, and He's going to be there for us, He's going to comfort us. And so those moments should make us better people, not bitter people. At least we can be able to be like understand what it feels like when people go through those things. We can be able to like encourage others when they fall through those difficult moments and be there for them. I was writing and I said, from the book, I was just jotting out a few things, and it says that God is going to give us courage to go on, to live through our grief, to pick ourselves up to the point where we can face tomorrow. His comfort is not self-pity, His comfort is not short term, His comfort bring healing, bring everlasting happiness. And 2 Sundays ago, the passage was about discipline, and that who God loves, He disciplines. So sometimes He disciplines us because there's some nasty attitude we might possess, characters we might possess, but because of the fact that we serve God, He's going to try to discipline us, because what is higher is actually, like, the higher you go, the harder it becomes. So what is out there is harder. So we have to be able to discipline ourselves and learn. And learn comes through trials, through challenges, and that is the way we live. So let your sorrow turn you to a better person, and your sorrow will turn out to be a blessing. Because if your sorrow turn you to be a better person, instead of you to be a blessing, you'll be something else. So let your sorrow turn you to a better person, and your sorrow will turn out to be a blessing both to yourself and to others. And it will help you to be more compassionate, more understanding, and you'll be able to understand what others are going through, and you'll be a blessing to them. Because sometimes when I go through things and I come out, I see people who are going through the same thing, and it's easier for me to relate, and I can be able to be like, okay, you're going to pass through this because I actually went through this thing and I came out. So you're actually going to strive, and you're going to come out from that successfully. And then, so yeah, that's just the message for today. I hope you're blessed. I hope that you're doing well, and don't let the problems of life make you turn away from God. Instead, they should bring you closer to God and not far from Him. So, my voice wasn't clear enough. I just hope this video is clear, is loud enough. But do have a blessed weekend ahead.